Hi YouTubers, I'm back with another Trackmaster Revolution or Trackmaster 2.0 unboxing review and first run. And this time we've got the third and final engine that they've released for the new Thomas & Friends special, Journey Beyond Sodor. That being Merlin The Invisible. Now as you can plainly tell, Merlin is made of has reflective material all over his boiler and cab and tender, which is why I'm wearing these gloves. And as you can see with this all being reflective, I'm pretty sure this would be prone to fingerprints, so if you've recently bought one of these, take extra caution because of this plating. Anyway, let's go ahead and open it up. Now, according to different sources that I've heard, Merlin has autism, like me. And I believe Merlin is special, cause like me, Merlin has autism. And as you can see, it's so reflective that the light's reflecting off. As you can see, I've got the light from my iPod shining on it, which kind of disturbs it a bit. So yeah, you can see it's very reflective. So that's the reason why I'm handling this with these gloves. And as many of you know, Merlin is voiced by a man by the name of Hugh Bonneville. As many of you know, Hugh Bonneville played the part of Lord Grantham in the PBS show Downton Abbey. And as you can see on Merlin's face, he's got the same facial features as Hugh Bonneville, which makes Merlin more special. And as you can see, like in Journey Beyond Sodor, Merlin has 3 smokestacks. Anyway, I'm gonna modify the activation tab, and then I'll be right back with that. Alright, I've modified the activation tab on Merlin, as you can see here. Now, so look at this freight car. Yeah, see the gears spin, but it doesn't look like it'll work well on the boot track. So I'm gonna put that off. So we're mainly gonna focus on Merlin. So as you can see, it's made of the same kind of chrome material that's used for details on today's motorcycles. As you can see, it's very reflective, of course, by the light from my iPod. And you can also see the reflection of the gloves I'm using to handle this. So yeah, if you recently bought this, take extreme caution because of this chrome plating. And you also want to warn this to your kids that they'd want to handle this with extreme caution. I learned that the easy way from watching Eric Siegel's video of Lionel's 115th anniversary Berkshire that Lionel Trains made back in 2015 when Lionel celebrated their 115th anniversary back in 2015. Anyway, as you can see right now, I'm working on putting some batteries in Merlin. Now for installing the batteries, the gloves are optional, but when handling Merlin, I recommend the gloves are needed. Just for precaution. There we go. Anyway, hook his tender up to him and do a trial run. Well, he works. Of course he works because I bought him brand new. Anyway, let's move in for a closer look. Now, as you can plainly see, he's very excellently well done. As you can see, just like how he is in Journey Beyond Sodor, he's equipped with smoke deflectors like his real life prototype. And right here you got the 3 smokestacks. In Journey Beyond Sodor, Merlin is considered to be an experimental engine because of these 3 smokestacks. Because supposedly the 3 smokestacks are designed to make him look invisible. And in Journey Beyond Sodor, Merlin believes he has the power of invisibility. His catchphrase is, "Invisibility on!" And as you can see right here, behind the smokestacks, you got some rivet detail, which is a nice touch. And you got some piping detail right here, which is a nice touch. And you got his nameplate right here. And you got nice detail on the boiler bands. And you got some more piping detail right here in front of the cab. I don't know if you can see it in the video very well because of the chrome plating. In the area of the cab and his tender, the cab is nicely done. And you got the number 783. And you got some details right here. And on the tender, you got the number 783 as well. And you got some rivet detail right here on the tender frame, which is a nice touch. And on the top of the tender, you got a simulated coal load. And you also got the water hatch. On the back of Merlin's tender, you've got this special connection, and you got the buffers here. I'll have to work on that to make him look more realistic. And you got the backup light on the tender, just like on the Trackmaster Hurricane, which would happen to be right next to Merlin right here. And right here you can get a better look at the water hatch and the coal load. And on the other side of Merlin, it's pretty similar with the piping detail right here and right here. And also the rivet detail right here toward the front, and also the smoke deflectors. And just like in Journey Beyond Sodor, Merlin has red driving wheels, which is a nice touch. On the front of Merlin, you can see his face is nicely done. And like I mentioned before, Merlin's face is supposed to resemble the face of Hugh Bonneville, the man that voices Merlin in both the US and UK versions of Journey Beyond Sodor. And you got the headlamps right here on the pilot. And down here you got the painted buffers. And you got the number 783 right here, like on his cab and on his tender. And of course you got his his 3 smokestacks. This one, the one in the middle, being the main funnel, if you're wondering. Alright, here we go with the first run of my new Trackmaster 2.0 Merlin The Invisible from Journey Beyond Sodor. And I'm gonna have him do passenger duty by pulling the express for Gordon. So ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, there you have it. The new Trackmaster 2.0 Merlin The Invisible from Journey Beyond Sodor. As you can see, he does pretty well pulling 3 coaches. As you can see, I got my Trackmaster Thomas running alongside pulling Annie and Clarabelle. And like I just said, Merlin is a very excellent puller. And by the way, the Tommy, Annie, and Clarabelle that Thomas is pulling were made all the way back in 1992. And if you liked this video, feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of my Trackmaster videos, like the ones that I did of my Steelworks Thomas on the right and my Steelworks Hurricane on the left here. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now. I am Toby Pasman, and I will see you next time.